We have all done it. Someone lies, manipulates, or just acts toxic, and suddenly we start throwing around words like psychopath, sociopath, or narcissist. But here is the truth. Not every difficult person is a psychopath. And no, they are not all serial killers like we see in movies. These are real psychological conditions, and each one is very different. So the real question is, how do you actually tell the difference? And more importantly, how do you deal with people like this in real life? A big reason people get confused is because these personalities share similar traits: lack of empathy, manipulation, self-centered behavior. But the key difference is this: their intention. Once you understand that, everything starts to make sense. Let's start with narcissists. At their core, narcissists are driven by one thing: they need to feel important. They constantly crave praise, recognition, and admiration. And when they don't get it, they feel ignored, insecure, sometimes even angry. Some narcissists are loud and obvious, always talking about their achievements and wanting attention. Others are more quiet, more sensitive, but still carry this hidden belief that they are better than everyone else. And then, there are the more toxic ones, the manipulative types, the ones who actually enjoy controlling people. But here is what really separates narcissists from others. They can feel guilt. Maybe not for long, maybe not deeply, but it exists. And most of the time, they don't wake up planning to hurt people. They are just too confused on themselves to truly care about others. Now, let's talk about sociopaths. Sociopaths are different. They are not chasing admiration. They are chasing control. They lie easily, manipulate people, break rules without thinking twice. And here is the big one: they are impulsive. They act in the moment, quick anger, sudden decisions, unpredictable behavior. One minute they seem normal, the next minute everything flips. Unlike narcissists, sociopaths can form emotional connections, but those relationships are usually unstable, messy, and often damaging. And in many cases, sociopathy is learned. It comes from environment, upbringing, survival. They adapt to a harsh world, and that behavior becomes who they are. Now, psychopaths. This is where things get serious. Psychopaths don't just struggle with emotions. They barely experience them at all. No empathy, no guilt, no real emotional attachment. And what makes it even more dangerous is that they are calculated. While a sociopath reacts, a psychopath plans. They think ahead, they stay calm, they blend in. They can look completely normal, even charming. But behind that mask, there is no emotional connection, no remorse, nothing. Research even shows that parts of their brain responsible for emotion don't function the same way. That's why things that would disturb a normal person don't affect them at all. So, if you have to simplify everything into one line each, a narcissist says, "Admire me." A sociopath says, "I control you." A psychopath says, "I use you." In real life, spotting them isn't always easy. A narcissist will constantly bring everything back to themselves, always needing validation. A sociopath will lie, blame others, and act without thinking. A psychopath will seem calm, charming, and completely unaffected even after hurting someone. Now, here is the uncomfortable truth. Dealing with people like this isn't easy, and sometimes it's not even safe. If there is emotional or physical abuse, the best move is to walk away. No explanation, No feasting, no second chances, just distance. If it's not that extreme, then boundaries are everything. Clear, firm, non-negotiable. And if you see someone else stuck in that kind of situation, start with understanding, not judgment. Because manipulation can trap people deeper than you think. And when it comes to treatment, it's complicated. Therapy can help, behavioral techniques can help, but most of the time, these individuals don't believe they need help in the first place. At the end of the day, this isn't about labeling people, it's about understanding patterns. Because once you can recognize the behavior, you stop falling into it, you stop being controlled by it. And that changes everything. If this made you see things a little differently, stick around. There's a lot more to understand about people's behavior and protecting your peace. And trust me, you are going to need it. Subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell. See you in my next video.